The foundation of life is the foundation for health. When we feel good, it's the result of an amazing coordinated harmony between our cells and the organ systems they make up.
Cells are the basic building blocks of life. I mean, our body is made up of trillions and trillions of cells.
Our cellular health is really foundational for everything. You know, we talk about the organ systems, but what we're really talking about is not a healthy heart, a healthy lungs, healthy liver. It's healthy liver cells, healthy heart cells, healthy lung cells. So yes, it starts with the cells and it ends with the cells.
Cells are a beautiful community that when they work together, the output and the outcome is remarkable.
Behind the remarkable cellular activity supporting your body is a game of Simon Says. Your cells do what they were designed and meant to do by taking direction from Simon, or, in this case, from messenger molecules that communicate, often through a redox interaction. Like the attentive children who act only when they hear the expression, Simon says, your cells expertly respond to the signals they receive. They act when signals like redox say. Without Simon, the game stalls, and without redox, cells stop. They can even die. Consider that.
Inside every cell in your body, you're constantly producing negative and positive molecules called oxidants and reductants. And the contraction of that name is redox.
Redox signaling at its simplest form is communication. It is how those trillions of cells know what to do. It is how those trillions of cells do the right thing every moment for us. But it is also how those trillions of cells lose their capability. And so if you don't have a communication messenger, redox, then your cells cannot communicate and tell each other what they need to be doing together.
They're critical. We wouldn't live minutes without these molecules being produced. Every cell in our body needs these molecules for communication purposes. The more balanced they are, the healthier we are.
Think about your cell phone. It's a wonderful, wonderful apparatus. It can get you to a restaurant, you don't know where it is, but it can get you there. It can get you the weather report, the sports scores, talk to your friend halfway across the country. All these amazing things with 4 bars of signal. What happens when there's only 1 bar? You may not even be able to talk to your friend. That wonderful apparatus is not fulfilling its purpose. And likewise, with a reduction or a deficit in these molecules, our cells will not be functioning in an optimal way.
These small molecules are calling the shots for all cellular activity. It's impressive, to say the least, and it's something science began considering in just the past 20 to 30 years. The implications are extraordinary, and the research is expanding each year.
It affects every cell in our body, and not just the cells, but the very DNA within those cells. You know, we talk about the discovery of DNA as being a huge breakthrough, the discovery of penicillin. Yes, these were absolutely huge discoveries, but now we have something that actually goes even deeper.
We think about vitamins and minerals. Well, that was 100 years ago when they were discovered. And sure, that's great, but today we've got new technology. And probably the most exciting technology is the application and supplementation of redox molecules to support our biology.
Without these cell signaling molecules, we simply wouldn't have immune protection. We wouldn't do the gene replication that we need, the DNA sequencing that we need. So even though it seems like a small piece, these redox signaling molecules interact throughout the body with every cell that we know.
When you understand that redox biochemistry in itself is a division of science so fascinating, but at its simplest form, redox is life.
When we put our everyday activities under a microscope, all the things that make life what it is, at its foundation, we find cells that follow instructions. Ultimately, it's the instruction that determines the outcome. The master plan makes all the difference. Effectively enforcing this plan, then, is the priority that we need to protect and support our overall health. Our bodies natively produce these redox molecules, so the solution is built in, right? Well, yes, it is. It's built into our bodies, which means it follows the same arc of aging the rest of our bodily systems do. And until recently, that was the final word. There was nowhere else to find the redox molecules we rely on for cell signaling. That is what makes ASEA Redox Cell Signaling Supplement a breakthrough product technology.
The amount of signaling, the amount of oxidative molecules that we make is being diminished more and more with time. ASEA actually has the combination of the oxidants and the reductants that the body makes. So all we're doing with ASEA is enhancing what the body is already doing.
They found a way to stabilize them outside the body. And for me, that was a breakthrough. That's a game changer.
To have this available in a bottle that can sit on a shelf and replace what my body needs anyway is truly a game changer, a rule breaker, a category creator, and something that can change the face of healthcare.
This is a huge breakthrough. This is something that's foundational for health, and we can help people have that.
I don't know of any other dietary supplement that actually targets the cell itself, that gets inside the cell wall and acts with the mitochondria to affect the body.
As a physician, especially as a pain doctor who has written just thousands of prescriptions over the years, no prescription I wrote ever came without a warning or side effects that I had to warn people about. This is the first thing that I've had my hands on that is this powerful and yet this safe and has so many great benefits to it.
Step back out to the world as we see it every day. The reality is that we think and feel in terms of our stomach, our skin, our muscles, and our lungs. We don't sense the cellular activity beneath it. And that's what feels good, not having to manage every microscopic detail. But we should take the time to understand. We owe it to ourselves to know what's happening inside, since that's the only way we can hope to influence the things we don't directly feel. When it comes to our health, we must often rely on our personal intuition. But wherever possible, we should strengthen that intuition with research. When we see documentation that shows Redox working to create the benefits we're experiencing, we can tie our intuition to real knowledge and confidently pursue beneficial daily habits.
Having a product, a technology that's native to the body doesn't have to worry about detoxifying it, doesn't have to worry about how am I going to manage this strange molecule that you just put here, because it knows exactly what to do with redox molecules. It's one of, if not the safest recommendation I ever make to a patient. I don't know of anything else in my career that's made this big of a difference in helping people to improve their health. This is, I think, the biggest breakthrough in my career.
ASEA has done some remarkable things as a company, pouring literally millions of dollars into research. And as a physician, that's important. And it took scientific research and documentation to show, yes, they are there. The redox signaling molecules are in every bottle.
Aside from your body's production, ASEA Redox is your best source of redox. It's safe, it's natural, it's been researched for years and enjoyed by hundreds of thousands, and it's available through independent sales associates. Order your ASEA Redox Cell Signaling Supplement by contacting the person who shared this video with you.